frogs are one of my favorite things. I love the poison dart frogs. I actually wanted to start a collection, but I didn't end up doing it because I was concerned about the children maybe wanting to reach in the cages and handle or touch the poison frog. So I didn't. So I had to settle for pictures and postcards. And so, but one of the things that as we mentioned on the earlier part of this show, was your books are wonderful for spurring the imagination and taking your children a little bit further. So being that we were talking all about frogs, we found a couple of cute frog riddles that we wanted to share with our listeners. And so here we go. What happens when two frogs catch the same fly? They get tongue-tied. And what happens if a frog parks in a bus stop? He gets towed away. Yes. Yeah. And what do you get when you cross a pig with a frog?
I don't know.
A amphibian.
That's my favorite.
Yes. So, and there are really wonderful songs that you can look up online. One of the most favorite and probably one of the most popular poems is Five Little Tadpoles, and we got this specifically for Carol. Five little tadpoles swimming near the shore. First one said, "Let's swim some more." The second one said, "Let's rest a while." The third one said, "Swimming makes me smile." The fourth one said, "My legs are growing long." The fifth one said, "I'm getting very strong." Five little tadpoles will soon be frogs. They'll jump from the water and sit on logs.
That's cute.
That was for you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I actually read that one to Alexander. Oh, it came in a book with like little plastic frogs, and I recalled it from I read to him. It's a cute little thing.
Thanks. And then I have a little frog, and this is actually one of my favorites. I remember this, and especially because of his name. I have a little frog. His name is Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and gobbled up the soap. And when he tried to talk, he had a bubble in his throat.
That's funny. I remember that from when I was a little girl.
Yes. Just really cute things. So, again, parents, it's reading with your children. And one of the things about Carol's books that we absolutely love is that a story gives parents the perfect opportunity to hear your child express themselves after the story is over, or through the pictures, or maybe they're thinking about that story. So take the time with the books and let your children open up to you, and you'll get to hear. And then often as we read books, they're great encouragement to go into other activities as well. Well, Carole, it's been wonderful having you on the show and at the campfire again, as always. This has been a fun show with all the frogs and and the coconuts.
Well, I had a great time, too, and I love the fact that we really got into the true meaning, particularly about the Kruger's coconuts. Bullying is something that has to be addressed. And is particularly, even with computers, there's cyberbullying. These are hot topics that we have to be diligent and make sure that not only are our children not victims, but not, I don't want to call villains, but perhaps participants in it. And we have to be diligent and make sure that our children realize the damage of bullying, not only to the person they're bullying, but to their own selves.
Very nicely stated. Well, thank you again for all your wonderful work that you put into your books, and for coming on the program and sharing them with our listeners. Again, just before we go, Carole, why don't you share the website address so parents can go and check out where your books are and learn more about your work?
Well, it's at www.carole, C-A-R-O-L-E-P-Roman, R-O-M-A-N.com, and just to remind everybody, Carole with an E, and then, of course, the books are on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. You can go on Facebook. We have all sorts of prizes and giveaways. And I just remembered, too, that on Twitter every Friday we give away books. So if you log on to my Twitter account, you can perhaps win a book. We do it. We run it Friday 9 a.m. New York time till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're lucky enough to be pressing on, I think if you're the fifth person who presses the button on Amazon, I'm not quite sure how it works, you can win a free book. And then I have my different Facebook pages. There's Carole P. Roman author, the If You Were Me, Carole P. Roman Cultural Series page, and then there's the Captain-No-Beard Facebook page. So, and we always have giveaways and prizes going on over there, too.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again, and I look forward to hearing about your next books that you have coming out. I'm sure there'll be one in the future, but in the meantime, keep writing and enjoying all your family and your grandchildren.
Thank you, Lady Sella, and the same to you.
Thank you. All right. So this is Lady Selah Juris, and I will be saying goodnight here. And just as a quick reminder, you can go to storytellerscampfire.org, click on the home page, and there is a direct link for archive shows and broadcast for the Captain-No-Beard series. And also, if you go to the show page, on the menu side, the Books-n-Ballyhoo-Show is where you find direct links for Carole P. Roman's books and to her website. This is Lady Selah Juris saying good night, and we will see you all back at the campfire next time. Good night, Carole.
Good night. Good night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Books and Ballyhoo, keeping it fresh for young readers too.